Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, your spiritual warrior goddess on the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN radio. And this is August 18th, 2017. I got a really great show for you tonight. I've got Lacie Harmon and Robin Greenspan, and they are on. They're a lesbian couple, they're comedians, and God, don't we need some comedy now? Um, and just to remind everybody, we've got 5 or 6 planets in retrograde, including Mercury in retrograde. That means if it can go wrong, it will. So electrical things can probably break down. Forget about making appointments because you might as well have a backup for the appointment and then a backup for the backup and then just learn to wing it. Just communication, words, it's just really a hoot. So I add the other planets that are in retrograde, and then just to add a little bit of sweetness to the energies that's going on, we're between two eclipses. So, if you're feeling a little rattled and like, oh my God, you just want to crawl into your cave and not talk to anybody, well, that could be why. Now, don't forget, guys, world enlightenment is on the solar eclipse. We've been talking about this all year, and you need to tell people about it. Okay, so we're having a special radio show on Monday, 5 to 6 Hawaiian time, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10:11 on Central, and 11:12 on Eastern. And don't ask me to do that one again. But for 1 hour, we are going to chant down enlightenment. Okay. And you guys know the words. You should have it on your refrigerator. And, we're just going to do 2 sentences and just change it a little bit. May divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. And just to let you know what we're going to do, we're going to do each of those 9 times. Okay. We're going to have a whole hour to chant. And with everybody really, really coming together, we can make this one big, big quantum leap, guys. Really, it's huge. And so make sure you got a bottle of water, tell people, go get a crystal to amplify our work even more. And like I said, we'll change the 2 sentences. May divine enlightenment descend down on Nazis now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all Nazis now, just to give you an idea. And I'm going to make a list and put it on UPRN's their Facebook page so you can follow it too. And we're going to use the power of the spoken word and just do it. I mean, come on, 1 hour. You can do this, guys. And talk about really quick about Trump. I really have to say, he really has done me a favor. And before you start choking on that, I mean, my God, that man has done in 20 minutes more than I have done in 20 years. And that's bringing Nazis to everybody's attention. Let to know that they're in the government. And I mean, God, it's friggin' awesome. Not saying that Nazis are awesome, but, lights being in, bringing it up to the surface and people are actually seeing it. And it's not like it's 1945 because people are choosing and understanding that if you say you're kind of on the side of the Nazi, and there is no kind of, you are or you're not. And if you are, you're a racist, period. You stand with Trump, you're a racist, period. There's no fence sitting. And people, the enlightened beings, are saying, nope, we're not doing it. And to see the blowback these Nazis are getting, oh my God, it warms my heart. And, as facial recognition has been used against the activists, well, guess what? It's also has been used against the Nazis. And brilliant people kind of, did facial recognition and put names to their faces. Because these guys think there's absolutely no consequence to what they do. Well, a lot of them are losing their jobs. And their families are saying, no, 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 they're disowned. He's not part of our family. Yeah, we didn't teach him to be like this. This is not acceptable behavior. There is, and they are having consequences. Talk about what's happening to Trump and all the people and all the businesses are saying, oh God, no, no, can't stand with him. We can't stand with and be associated with a Nazi. Awesome. That's enlightenment in action, guys. This wouldn't have happened 10 years ago. It's awesome. People are saying no, and this is enlightenment. So, all the energy work we've been doing all this time, if you want to see some of the results, well, you're seeing it. You're seeing dark being brought up into the light. And I'm telling you, for what Trump is going through, and if you really understand his life and what he has done to other people, oh man, karma's a bitch. Not only is he getting payback, but we're talking, world payback and a negative world recognition. I mean, if only he was beyond a 7-year-old so he can actually understand it. But what's exciting for me, guys, is that we are back on the timeline of enlightenment. And, before they were trying to push us on a Nazi timeline. And I have to say, it's not working out very well for them, is it? Because they didn't count on everybody doing their energy work and their prayers. And it does matter. Group energy work does matter. And I have to say, light is moving forward. I mean, the Nazis can't even get porta potties, because the porta potty companies won't put any of their equipment in any of their rallies. So you can even say, I'm going to close with this little bit, that the Nazis don't even have a pot to piss in. Okay. Heroes, I want to say really quick, we've been working on heroes and they're popping up all over the place. And what is a hero? A hero is someone that does the right thing at the right time. And I have to give my heart out to the woman, Heather Heyer, that died at the Nazi rally. I mean, that woman is a martyr. And I feel for her family, and I'm going to send them all kinds of love and hope that they can move forward with right action. And they're given all the support that they can. There's a white NFL player who has joined the black players to protest the national anthem. This is huge. Chris Long, bless your heart, from the Philly Eagles defense end, is standing against white racism. Awesome. Heroes are popping up, so pay attention. And we are back on the Enlightenment timeline. So Monday, let's really make that big push. So I want to do a really quick energy work to cut all the Nazis from their sacred energy symbols, and then we're going to go to comedy. Okay. So everyone, sit down, put your hands in your lap, and imagine yourself, feet flat on the floor, and if you can, sit up straight, and just feel that incredible divine healing energy coming down from God into the top of your head, going out your third eye and your heart. And we're going to create a big bubble in the center. We're going to put this energy work in there. And of course, we're going to put a 100-ton crystal under it to amplify our work. So this is energy work to cut the Nazis from their sacred symbols. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command that all Nazi swastika symbols are reversed, so the energy now brings in peace and prosperity back to Earth and all humanity. Every time anyone looks at a Nazi swastika, see the energy being reversed into its correct positive direction. We cut the ties to anyone whose intent is to misuse any sacred symbols. We call the violet flame through them to clean them up, and we reconnect those symbols to the divine. See these energies being reversed to their positive, correct direction now. If this symbol was used to set humanity's collective solar plexus backwards, we now reverse directions and we see humanity moving forward in light and love. I command that any portals, stargates, time portals, including the time portal at Montauk being used for the dark purpose of manipulating time or allowing dark forces from other dimensions on the planet, be cut from those that are misusing them, closed and sealed forever, made invisible and moved so they cannot reopen them. Imagine any machines being used for the purpose breaking down now. Standing magic symbols and rituals being used to rent the veils between inner dimensions be rendered harmless. We ask that all those who try and run Vril machines become confused so the machines don't function properly as Vril energy is corrected. See humanity becoming conscious and focused on their divine spiritual growth, bringing the golden age into manifestation. I ask that all that misuse of Vril energy be tied and bound. All Vril machines are cut from their masters, and any byproduct from Vril, including any psychokinetic energy, mind altering, manipulating machines, and any Tesla invention. I cut these elementals from their masters, cleanse them with the violet flame, fill the elementals up with love, and command them to neutralize themselves by breaking down and no longer functioning. And this includes any machines, computers connected to the ELF heart programs, any microwave cell phone towers, the CERN, airplanes, spy satellites, jets, helicopters, creating chemtrails in the Montauk program. I ask anyone trying to misuse of real energy through the use of sound, color, water, chemical, drugs to stop now. Step forward into the light and help us bring the earth into the golden age peacefully. Stop manipulating humankind by creating apocalyptic energy. And if you choose not to work with the light in a peaceful way, we ask your higher self and your guardian angels to put you in positions of harmlessness. And as Michael the Archangel cuts all energy and money sources from those that misuse the real energy, see it being redirected to light workers. And that's going to be put toward their divine missions and also making their lives prosperous and comfortable. We cut all ties and magical contracts the Anunnaki Satan had with the Roman Vatican Church Empire and with Hitler. All concordats are now dissolved by the violet flame, healed in the angel light, and reconnected to the Creator, now becoming neutral or only emitting love. The energy of the First through the Fourth Reich is now dissolved. And we're going to surround all these beings, these Nazis, with light, and we're going to call forth the violet flame. And we're going to put them in bubbles of mirror. The mirror is going to face them. So they try to put any dark energy, that energy is contained, and we're going to, like I said, add the violet flame to the bubble to transmute any of that dark energy so they have no forward movement, and the bubble of mirror stays up 24/7, 365 days a year until they do works of good. So fill this bubble up with light and love, and let's take a deep breath and release it. Whew. All right. Thank you, guys. Oh, let's have some fun now. Oh, wait, before we do the fun part, I do want to say now between next week on Monday, between, like I said, 5 and 6 Hawaiian time, 10 and 11 Central time, that do the energy work. If for some reason I'm cut off or the station goes down or something freaky happens with the radio show, still do the light work. Keep calling down that energy. All right? We can all still focus and become one at that time. Okay, I'm done. So I'm going to introduce Lacie Harmon and Robin Greenspan, and they're a lesbian couple who've been together for 21 years, and they actually have a YouTube channel called Lacie and Robin, and they lesbiansplain everything from relationships to personal development. And they spend a lot of their free time debating things like the law of attraction, vision boards, and other new age concepts, which we might, kind of touch on. Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Hey,
Cathy.
Oh my God, that was so cool. Your energy work was awesome.
I'm just really honored that and thrilled that we're going to follow up Nazis with comedy, because that's the best thing to start a comedy with.
I like you guys. You just keep stroking me, okay? And guys, still, yeah, get out, okay? So,
Stop.
you guys, I brought you on because you do comedy. And how in the world did you guys last 21 years together?
You have to have a sense of humor to last 21 years together. That's the truth.
That is so true. And we do make each other laugh. And you especially need a sense of humor at this particular time in history.
But you're in trouble. We know we're in trouble when the laughter is not flowing pretty well around here.
Well, yeah. Well, let's get into some stupid fun questions that I'm sure you're asked, okay?
Yeah.
And I know people, especially the guys, are going to want to know. Okay. Now, okay, so you know what's coming, and it's not on the 10 questions that you gave me, okay?
Oh, okay. You're surprising us.
Oh, we're going off script, baby.
Oh, no.
I think pretty sure you've had these questions before. Okay. Now, does lesbian mean that you're into porn?
Wow. Okay, I want to know who asked that. Is that someone that you know?
I pulled that off the internet. Come on.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So that's a common...
Yes, my God. I mean, we just stopped watching a porn right before we came on here. Of course, it's anonymous.
Well, I'm always joking that just the word lesbian sounds like you're performing cunnilingus. So when you're saying it, you look like you're performing cunnilingus. So yeah, I don't know why the word lesbian somehow became synonymous with porn, but I don't think lesbians particularly are into porn more than
I think out of anybody, straight women, straight men, gay women, gay men, lesbians probably watch the least porn. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I think lesbians are a pretty practical bunch, and we're nesters, and I don't think, no, that is not a big part of our lifestyle. At least it's not a big part of mine, honey.
No, well, I mean, I am alone a lot during the day, and it gets boring.
Nobody's listening. Tell it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, I got another question. Okay,
Sure.
So you guys are both attractive women. You're gorgeous. Okay, so
you know all the right things to say to two Leos. Yes,
I know where this is going.
No way, you're Leos. I'm a Leo too.
Oh, no. Really? What's your birthday?
24th.
Oh my gosh.
July.
I'm July 26th.
Ooh, that means I know I'm a cuspy woman, but you're on the cusp too. Do you know what that means?
26 cusp.
She definitely wants to know what it means.
Yeah, I want to know everything that you know.
Astrology, and she doesn't know much.
Okay, well, because I'm right there, I'm on the cusp. So, you've got the Leo, and that's a spiritual warrior. Don't screw with me, okay? And then we have the influence of Cancer, which is a water sign. So I personally can go from the spiritual warrior goddess to the romantic wimp in a heartbeat.
Does that sound familiar, honey?
I so relate to that.
It's worse than a Gemini, okay? I mean, we can flip and people are going, "Where are you today?" And it's like, well, how nice are you going to be to me?
Wow.
I'm a good mirror,
I'm August 5th, so what does that mean?
You're Leo. You're just
I'm right down the middle. Strong Leo. Okay.
I still wouldn't screw around with you, okay?
No, you should not.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to say? I'm not a very, like, you think sometimes of a Leo as a lion that's going to come at you and be quite forceful and proud, but I don't know. I don't think that I'm that way. I think I'm sort of an introvert version of a Leo, and I think there are lots of us out there.
Oh, you're trying to say you're a tempered Leo.
That's it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Uh-huh.
If she was a tempered Leo, she stopped being that after Trump was inaugurated.
You know what? You're right. My personality changed.
That is not.
It brings out the best in us, and I'm telling you, I had guys come out and say, when are the women going to step up? It's like, we are stepping up. When the hell are you guys going to step up, for God's sake,
Are you kidding? The women are leading this whole thing.
Well, but I do want to say we've been at so many fucking, can we curse?
We're on iHeartRadio, so, come up with another F word.
Okay, sorry. We have been marching our feet off since the last election, and it seems to me women are leading, but lots of amazing men are coming along too. Like, I would say at the Women's March in Los Angeles, it was 30% men, would you say, honey?
Yes, I guess so. Lacie always feels like she has to make sure that no one thinks that we're man-hating lesbians.
Well, no, that I'm a man-hating lesbian. You are a man-hating lesbian.
I'm not a man. I don't hate men. It's just they need to work a little harder. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, getting on to that, they have a testosterone problem. This is true.
Yes.
I mean, haven't you noticed that men have really gotten a little wimpy?
Oh, you mean they have low testosterone?
Interesting. Even
low testosterone. No, their estrogen is way too high. I have had more men, literally turn into drama queens, for lack of a better word. And I would step back and go, good Lord, you are just having this girly drama. What the hey? I'm firm, I feel very masculine almost, and I hate to use that word, but it's like the roles are reversed. And
what
it's
are
like,
you saying,
guys,
since Trump?
Oh no, this has been going on for a long time, but
for a long time, okay.
It's coming out even worse, and it doesn't matter how old they are. I ask young girls that are 15, ladies, have you noticed, your guys being a little wimpy lately? And they're going, oh my God, hell yes. We can say
wow.
age. Okay. So I just want to, and I have said this to them, stop shaving all the hair off your bodies to begin with, okay?
Wait, are you saying that's the men or the women?
Yes. Well,
the men.
Yes.
They're metrosexual. They're supposed to be well manicured as women nowadays. And my nephew is like that. Everything is just so.
Oh, good Lord. How girly is that? Come on. Does that not say an estrogen testosterone problem or what?
Well, don't you think that that's a good thing though, potentially? I
don't know if I hate that at all.
Okay. I'm hetero, and I'm telling you, I want a little bit more of a masculine, balanced man.
Okay,
I don't want someone.
Who's perfect? Who's a perfect movie star?
Oh God. Oh.
Ryan Gosling.
Wow, perfect movie star. In what way?
In a T
level.
Who
are you totally attracted to? Who's like a perfect guy for you?
Oh my God. I've never given that a thought. I'm 64. Come on. Oh God, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I will. I really appreciate men and men's bodies. I got two boys that are world-class jiu-jitsu champions, right? And it's not hard for me to go watch them fight. You go to their tournaments, and I'm telling you, hot bodies abound.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Just know that we're probably not of those boys is shaving and totally naked on the crotch.
Oh God.
That's the way it is now.
I did not expect this to go that
Well,
way.
that's the direction you were going in.
I didn't think this was going to go that way at all.
Mercury in retrograde.
Like, Cathy,
Well,
when isn't Mercury in retrograde? I'm just wondering.
lately, but we've got like 6 other planets in retrograde right now. And I'm just going, do I have to come out and be social at all? Okay, I got to go to the store, but maybe I should just go home and back away from the computer.
I feel that way all the time, though.
Well, I can't help you there.
Sorry.
Okay, I got another question. Okay, because we really got off track there. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Just a little bit, but I bet you know you're sleeping. Okay, you guys are really gorgeous women. All right, so I'm going to get back to that.
Oh, that's right.
So, when men learn that you're lesbians, do they really take that as a challenge and really maybe try to seduce you just to see if they can,
slow Wi-Fi worn out its
turn
welcome? Switch to Cable One high-speed internet now with Wi-Fi One.
They,
Get up to 100 megs, just $35 a month. Call 855 Cable One and welcome the best Wi-Fi into your home. Wi-Fi One gives you whole home Wi-Fi coverage, guaranteed. Call 855 Cable One. Cable One, the
Exit
face of
strategy,
fast.
but for whatever reason,
first 3 months.
that just makes the guys go, oh, all right. Interesting. Yeah.
Well, you can see
love
what
it.
they're going through their minds, just like the both of you together.
Is that you?
And they're going, oh, hell yes.
We actually did have a friend. Yeah, we actually did have a friend say to us, well, actually, he Facebook messaged us, so at least it wasn't face-to-face, but he did say, you know, if you're ever interested in a third, I would be available.
Oh, I
Of
forgot.
course they would.
Yeah,
My
right.
ex-husband did the same thing. Okay.
We always, though, have a small contingent of straight men friends who we kind of know are into both of us, because it's like we're at an age where that's never bad. It's always nice to have someone attracted to you. So, you know, I don't know if, I think when I was younger, if I said that to a guy, that was more apt to happen. But I think now,
there you are.
I don't think that. I just think guys are a bit more mature when they're our age, and I haven't seen that nearly as much as when I was pleased. That meant nothing when we were in our 20s.
You guys aren't that old. God, you really sound. Oh, yeah, I'm really old. I mean, give me a break.
We're older than we look.
You're like me. You put only the best pictures up, right? And people
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
I, you know, really go through my pictures and I censor the worst.
Oh, I know, totally. Although now we've gotten a lot less sensitive to that because we have to put out like a lot of social media and stuff. So at some point it's just like, get over it. Yeah, I have permanent rings under my eyes. Here we go.
Oh God! Oh yeah. So okay, so we'll get back to more fun stuff. How did you guys actually meet?
Across the United States.
Want to take it, baby?
Okay, I'll start and then you can chime in. Yeah. We met doing stand-up comedy at the Comedy Store in LA, Hollywood. And we were really friends for a couple of years. And then we got cast to be in a play in which we were to play lovers. And well, I was actually in a relationship at the time, so it's pretty sordid how it went down, but it was kind of like art imitated life or life imitated art or something weird happened, and we started falling in love by accident because we were just getting too into the roles. And that was the story, but it was not actually pretty because I was in a relationship, so it was pretty complicated.
It always is, isn't it? You know, it's always complicated. I just call that really bad cosmic humor.
Backwards.
Yeah, totally. It really is. You find the love of your life and you're already in a relationship.
Only the universe has that good of a sense of humor.
It's like, I want them together. Matter of fact, we're going to make sure that they're lovers during this play. I mean, you're not listening, okay? You know, they need something right in their face.
It really felt like,
what I did see.
Well, that explains it. So, you know, how'd you decide to do a YouTube channel?
But People were looking for.
That's a really good question. We started the YouTube channel about 2 years ago now, and I remember when we were talking about being able to laugh as a couple,
even if it's not
when we first started talking a little bit ago.
You can't look directly at it. You have to have something.
I remember that at that time we were losing our sense of humor, and Isis said, "This cannot happen. We have got to." We were not having enough fun. We were both feeling a little unhappy at work, and we weren't laughing enough at home, and we just needed to get out there and have a voice again. And we've actually had in the past, we've done 2-woman theater and a film, and just getting ourselves out there and being goofy and giving some fun. And so we just decided, hey, it's the time, it's the day and age when you can sit down on the edge of the bed, turn on a camera, and be goofy and give something to other people. Let's do it.
Yeah, and the other part, it's like the perfect, and really a big part of it too was we had been trying to get this film made. We had written another screenplay. We were trying to get this movie made, and it was like years of playing this ridiculous game of trying to get people to fund this project, and just no way to make it happen. Just trying absolutely everything, and in the meantime, we weren't being creative. We weren't performing. We weren't putting out anything. We were just laser focused on trying to get this movie made. And finally, we just said, this is enough. We want to do something where we can, be real, get in front of an audience, speak directly to them, and not have to go through other people to do what we want to do.
I love it. I really do. So how are you guys managing to stay sane and spiritual with Nazi Trump as president?
I think it would be a stretch to say that we're maintaining our sanity, honestly.
Oh my God. You know what? That is true.
I do feel better than actually I did when he was first elected. I do have to say, now that the entire country is in a panic, I feel like I can relax.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's a great awakening, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like now that everybody else is seeing the incredible danger and instability of this person, I feel like, okay, good. Now I don't have to run around like Chicken Little screaming, the sky is falling.
Yeah, it only works if you're not Republican and evangelical.
Yeah.
God. Well, but you're really saying who is a white racist or a racist and who is not. There is no fence sitting. It's delightful.
Well, it seems like that. I was going to say, it seems like that I don't know. It seems to me like people are just defending him. That if they supported Trump, because we know people who, I would never say that they're racist, but they're just manipulating the facts in such a way. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're going through these mental gymnastics that somehow they're able to justify supporting him.
Well, if they're supporting him, they're racist. You're being nice, Yeah, I've had people.
Maybe I'm just naive. I just don't get it.
And especially, bless you, Canada, you guys are really great, but a little off when you come to making opinions about our country. Okay. I mean, I was talking to this guy and he was going, yeah, well, I looked at the videos of the Nazis marching, and he goes, it's just like people with torches. And then he was saying, yeah, but the other people didn't have permits. And I go, well, wait a minute. A, yes, they did have permits. And B, the Nazis were the one that killed a person with a car.
That's right.
That's Nazis.
Right. But I do want to say this, and I'm not just saying it to be nice. On our side, on the left, the Antifa faction also need to be, we need to be very clear, that's also not acceptable. The minute violence is invoked, the minute supremacy of any kind is invoked, that's trouble, and neither side should be doing that. Now, they did not start it, and they didn't kill a person, but it's not okay on either side.
I agree.
And I think what you said about Trump is so right on. Who else we've campaigned so hard for Hillary Clinton, God. And I personally loved Bernie Sanders as well, but would either one of those people have created what's happening now?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think this awakening is definitely quickened by this man.
The other two actually are articulate, and they have minds greater than a 7-year-old. I'm just saying, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Give that guy a pacifier and a little toy airplane and just, put him in a room somewhere, for God's sake. Can you imagine what it's got to be like? And I actually don't really have a lot of sympathy for his daughter, who is Jewish, and her husband, who is Jewish, and they have lived with him. They've accepted this.
I know.
They support him.
He's their meal ticket. What choice do they have, unless they're like really out of the ordinary, which clearly neither of them is even close to being.
Yeah, it's an interesting family.
Yeah.
Well, but what is it like being a lesbian, with Trump in the White House?
You know what? It's so, coming from Obama and coming off of this high of having the White House lit up in rainbow colors. I mean,
yeah.
And just, we felt like we were making such great progress. And I still believe that. I really do believe that progress only goes in one direction. And this, what's happening right now, I don't feel like we're going in the wrong direction. I feel like it's just, stuff coming to the surface that has to be dealt with. But I have to say, it was such a great time and such a great feeling to know that the person occupying the White House actually really supports our community and really, believes in equality. And now it's just, I don't know. I mean, it feels like a slap in the face in a lot of ways, not just as a lesbian, but as a woman.
Yeah.
I would say 10 times more as a woman than as a lesbian, because I think, unfortunately for the right wing, somehow, some way, this country has come so far into sympathy with the LGBT community. I honestly can't believe it. I did not think it would happen in our lifetimes with gay marriage being federally legal. I just did not think it could happen. But now I think that the public sentiment is so much with the LGBT community that as a woman, I'm horrified. And as a lesbian, I feel like, too bad, you guys, you waited too long. You shouldn't have let Ellen DeGeneres get on TV and be totally charming and cute. You shouldn't have. You waited too long. This fight I hope and think and pray, and I believe that it's finished. I think that gays and lesbians will continue to be okay.
Well, now we understand, though, how Trump acts and everything he does against Obama. I mean, we're talking Nazi racist, and oh my God, you know, if Obama did it, we're not doing it. Oh my God. But since he's been in, though, have you felt your lives threatened at all? I
not
mean,
here.
like
not
these
in Los
racists.
Angeles.
Okay.
I haven't run into anything like that in Los Angeles. I'm sure that they're here, but they wouldn't be emboldened enough to get out on the street or be open about it. Have you, honey? Have you seen anything?
No, I haven't, but I feel like I've read about how, LGBT people are definitely feeling a lot more threatened, just even in terms of our rights, because they're threatening to roll back a lot of progress that Obama made, and even the thing about transgender, the ban in the transgender community in the military, and just I feel like a lot of young people coming up don't feel as secure as they were feeling in their sexuality now that Trump is president. Just feeling, what I mean is not feeling like as safe as they felt to come out or to be themselves as they did when Obama was president.
Well, yeah, because, none of these white supremacists have a brain-mouth filter anymore.
Exactly. So if the white supremacists and the Nazis and all this is being empowered, that is by definition disempowering to people who are not white Christian and conforming to what they see as the master race. So yes, everybody is. I mean, you'd have to be. You really have to have your head up your butt not to see that this is not a good time for this country, and to not be somewhat afraid, regardless, unless you're like a straight white male.
Yeah, true. What's the biggest misinterpretation people have about lesbians?
I think you asked it in the question that you asked earlier about, do we always watch porn? I think there's there's a misunderstanding that somehow being a lesbian has something to do with a constant desire for lesbian sex, and it's a lascivious lifestyle just filled with sensuality. Because the male fantasy is that it's two like women in a room who can't keep their hands off of each other. There's a misperception that that's what it is, when actually it's just exactly the same in so many ways as a heterosexual relationship.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely the number one misperception, is that what lesbians in real life are like lesbians in porn.
Exactly. Which, by the way, there's no worse porn. Lesbian porn is the worst. You've got two types. You've got the type with two straight women pretending to be lesbians, or maybe they're somewhat bisexual with enough drugs in them. It's just, and they're faking it, and it's awful. And then you have actual lesbians with lesbian porn. Now they're doing more amateur porn, I heard from a friend. No, we have watched it because actually one of our fans of the channel said, you have to watch real lesbian porn. You have to watch when it's actual lesbians. And we watched it. And I think that's pretty awful too. It's not doing it.
You're bursting so many bubbles out there right now, ladies.
Yeah.
Good.
Real lesbian porn is two women in flannels sitting on the sofa snuggling,
watching Netflix. Exactly. Sorry, but we're nesters by nature, which is not to say, listen, lesbians have more orgasms than straight women. That's true.
Hear all the bubbles bursting except for that.
Oh no.
And all the women are going, oh.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I almost said, say that again.
Yeah, we're like, that's what we're in it for, the orgasms. Why else are we having sex?
Well, yeah. Okay, makes sense to me.
Right.
All right.
Women are very clear. And if there are any men listening to this, you guys, you've got to clean up your act. If she didn't come, you're not finished having sex. That's why being a lesbian is so much better sexually, because every woman understands that.
I'll keep going.
Too far.
Oh no, the women are going, oh, thank God. Thank you. More, please.
You know what? We may have found an untapped audience, honey.
Oh my God, I always feared we'd turn into Dr. Ruth. Remember Dr. Ruth? Remember how great she was, Cathy? Do you remember her?
I do.
She was great. I don't necessarily want our channel to be that, but yeah, it was very empowering.
You guys are cuter. Come on.
She was pretty adorable, though.
Yes, she was.
She was like 80, 90.
What? She was?
I don't know. I thought she was.
She was definitely an older woman, but I don't think she was that old. I mean, she was maybe in her mid-70s, something like that.
I know. And when you get to be 64, oh, that's not old.
Totally.
It's all relative, right?
Oh, yeah.
What it feels like to be 50, though. You think, oh, you guys are complaining about nothing, but you don't remember when you were 50, little things start to change and you go, okay, now definitely not young anymore.
I hate to say it, but every friggin' year it's like, all right, what's going this year? Okay.
Exactly.
What's going to happen this year? What gift are you giving? Now, I've had cataract surgery, so the eyes can't go anymore. Please don't test me on that one, okay?
Okay, okay. Oh, that's a good one, though.
But there gets to be a time, whether it's 45 or I don't know, maybe a little bit older, but your eyes start to change. And then, thank God, it gets to the point where you're friggin' blind, right? And you can qualify for cataract surgery, and you get so excited. I could be the poster girl for cataract surgery, okay? But within 10 minutes each eye, you've got perfect eyesight.
Unbelievable.
That is pretty great.
And to have that gift at our age, oh, God, thank you.
Yeah.
You have a new lease on life. You have energy. You want to do things because you can see.
Yeah.
And you can drive at night again.
That is good. And you don't have to try to pick out glasses, which Lacie's had a lot of trauma with lately.
Well, it depends what you get, okay? Unless you're really wealthy and you can get what I call the deluxe eyes, where they give you both. You can see distant. Well, I only have I'm on the poor people plan, so I had to choose, and I go, I'll choose distance. So I do have to wear glasses.
Oh, you have to wear readers?
Yeah. And I don't care. They're like 1.5, and I can see long distance. I am happy camper.
Yeah, that's great.
I can go dolphin swimming and not worrying about actually, any special equipment.
That's great.
I want to go dolphin swimming now.
Well, then you got to come out.
All right.
Oh, that's right. You're in Hawaii. Oh, wow. Yeah, we do have to come out. We got to do some dolphin swimming. That's been a wish of Rob's forever and ever.
Oh my God. If you go on my YouTube channel, Cathy Bilsky, I have a dolphin video. I took this on the last full moon and the eclipse. It is best dolphin. Guys, go to my channel. It is the best dolphin video I've ever done. They were so playful. They knew they were being filmed. And it just, I look at it and oh God, it just brings me so much joy because you actually, a friend said, I've only seen the dolphins on top of the water. And, you're seeing them, what they're doing under the water. And there's going to be a guy who's going to kind of help me because I've got 4 or 5 dolphin videos and put them together. And he goes, oh, well, I can edit out the dolphin poop. And I go, why are you going to edit that out? Now people at least see what I've got to go through and what I've got to swim through to get this video, right? Where else are they going to go? That's real, okay?
That's real life, okay?
But yeah, you got to swim through the dolphin. Yeah, they don't go and go, okay, I'm going to go to the other end and we're going to do the dump over here. Okay?
Right.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not proud. So in order to keep your energy high and happy, who are your favorite spiritual teachers?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. We are members of Agape. So our main guy is Dr. Reverend Michael Beckwith. You know who that is? Michael Bernard Beckwith?
I've heard of him, but why don't you explain to people what Agape is?
Well, how would you describe it, Lacey? It's a spiritual center. It's non-denominational. It's sort of science of mind based, or
it's totally science of mind based.
Okay.
And it's a spiritual center in Los Angeles, although they have live streams, and it's been around for about 15 or 20 years, and it's the best stuff in Los Angeles. He's extremely inspiring, talks a lot about things like the law of attraction. He talks about energy. He talks about not a guy in the sky, but laws of the universe that are inviolable, and how to open yourself to be a better channel for what wants to come through.
When I lived in LA, I was in Topanga Canyon, if you've heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
I love it there.
Yeah. 14 years.
You are the epitome of the perfect person to live in Topanga Canyon.
I was there from 92 to 2005. Were you guys around there then?
I've been in LA my whole life.
Okay, if you drove through the canyon and you saw all those peace flags up there, that was me.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah, God downsized me. Maybe come to Hawaii.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
No, you poor thing.
I know, how horrible.
I know, but now I'm limited to a window. You would have seen what I did. I mean, I used to put up like 23 by 5 peace flags. Plus I was the place that you got your peace flag from. I was one of the few that actually was brave enough to sell them at the time.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Okay, then who you may know is Marianne Williamson. Do you know Marianne Williamson?
I know of her, but we never met.
She's a spiritual teacher and she's out here as well.
Yeah,
we both really like her. She's another Michigan. What's that?
I think she's from Michigan.
That seems right. Yes, she's not from here.
She talks about A Course in Miracles. She's a major teacher of A Course in Miracles.
So
we love her. And we love Byron Katie. She does something called The Work, where it's just really practical. It's all about looking at your beliefs and questioning the stressful beliefs that are making you unhappy in your life and just shooting them all down and just getting yourself free of your own bullshit, basically.
Maybe we should ask you who your favorite spiritual leaders are. I'm not sure if we're connected yet.
I love Satya Sai Baba. I follow him, but I don't have to. I got to go to India 3 times to see him. And I just have to walk the talk and live the truth. I don't have to, I used to say I honor all religions, but I really can't say that about the Catholic Church. But I don't have to be in any of them. And I'm not attached to any of them. And to do what I do, I can't be. And I understand that.
Yeah. But what about this Pope, Cathy?
Isn't he a hoot?
Isn't he dreamy?
I'm still up in the air because he's the Black Pope, okay? And he's a Jesuit, know. So, I'm not sure about the undertones. He's doing a lot of, good things. I will give him kudos for that. But still, maybe it's just me. He's the Black Pope and he's a Jesuit. And my bells go off.
Okay. I have not paid unbelievably close attention, but the things that have gotten press in the U.S., I have thought, okay, so maybe there is hope for, understanding that all religions are just recipes for disaster.
Doing something with pedophiles and, giving women a little bit more in the church. Well, no, they mean it. Oh, yeah. Giving away some of that money that they've accumulated from all the poor people. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't remember Jesus wearing fur robes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dudes.
Yeah.
So, walk the talk or shut up.
That seems fair.
Yeah, that seems fair. He's gotten closer, I think, than any pope in our lifetime anyway.
I will give that to him. Like I said, a few kudos, but I'm not that trusting. We've got like 1 minute left. So
okay.
Let's do websites real quick.
It is Lacie and Robin, which is LACIE, and the full word and Robin with an I, on YouTube. And that's our channel where we lesbiansplain everything from personal development to relationships. And you can ask us. We have a very popular series on there called Ask a Lesbian Couple, where you can ask us the things that you might be too embarrassed or don't have a lesbian couple to ask.
Thank you guys for coming on the show. Now, guys, remember Monday, 10 to 11 Central Time. Tune in. Go get people. Let's make this a really big quantum leap. Go on UPRN Radio, their Facebook page, and I'll have it on my Facebook page. And I'm going to make a list of the chants we're going to do so everybody can do them together. Together? Boy, do I sound like whatever.
Nah, you went Valley Girl.
You sound like me.
Girl. So that's an empath. What can I do? So we can make this a quantum leap. And come on, guys, 1 hour of your life on Monday. Let's do this and get.
I love this idea.
Rid of all this crap. So, tune into my Facebook page and, let's do it. And on that note, thank you guys for coming on. It's really made it a fun night, and it went by so fast.
It was really fantastic. Thank you so much. And thank you for the work that you do.
Oh, aloha. All right, guys. Remember, Monday night. All right. Aloha.